Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jade and today I am doing my 2020 reading goals. I've never done this before. Last year I played around with kind of writing goals for myself personally, but I didn't put as much time into them and really think about them again. So I want to reevaluate and I have sort of plans for myself. My first overall thing is I want to read 70 books. That's my goal every year and I was able to read it last year. Mom. But now we are gonna hopefully get to more. I really want to read so much that I'm so proud, but reaching 70 made me so proud. I read 72 in 2019, so I just want to keep it at 70, and maybe later on I can and down the road I can increase it, which would be so cool. The next goal I have for myself is I want to start keeping track of my reading in a much better way. Not only do I want to keep up with Goodreads and actually keep up with it, because I always feel like I read books but then forgot to put them on there, so I really want to keep up with that. I also kind of want to do a spreadsheet thing where I put a lot of information about the books I read, so the name of the book, the author, the page count, the genre, and my star rating. And at the end of the year I want to do a survey of everything I read. What a really cool thing I saw. I got a lot of inspiration. I get a lot of inspiration in general from Books and Lala. I'm in love with her, everything she does. She literally inspires me in a way I've never been inspired by another person before. She makes me want to read. She makes me want to take my channel more seriously, which is other things I want to go into later. But she does this thing where she talks about authors that she's read for the first time this year and ones she's read from before and the best and what she thinks. And I think that would be something that's really awesome to do, because authors, I started finally paying attention to authors this past year, like Brandon Sanderson. I'm in love with Adam Silvera and obviously Rick Riordan, but I want to pay more attention to what I'm reading in that way, and also more attention to star ratings. I've never had an easy time giving books star ratings because I feel like it's really a personal experience and it varies and my thoughts always change, but I'm starting to understand it more. I started to give more book star ratings and I want to kind of keep up with that and sort of see my average star ratings in months where I read more and less. I just think that'd be so much fun. I can't help it. So the next goal I have for myself is I want to take my channel more seriously, and a big part of that is because of how Books and Lala inspires me. And what I mean by that is I love this channel, and a lot of times that I don't film as often is more because I'm not reading as often. But reading is a big part of me, and I love reading and I love getting new books, and I want to put more time into it. And that's something I need to work on, because I have a hard time picking up a book because I always feel I could be doing this or this, or I'm gonna spend my whole day doing this, and I hate that. I think it's stupid. It's a mental thing I need to kind of get over. And going along with taking my channel more seriously, a big part of the reason I don't film as often as I want to is actually because of my camera. I film on my phone, which is actually it's a great quality phone, and the reason I bought this phone was to film, but I can only film in the day with it because I don't like the quality at night. And a lot of times I can't film in the day because I live in a one-bedroom apartment with my mom, as you saw earlier. People always want to do things in the day, and I have so much more free time at night, and there's a lot of videos that I want to film that would like vlogs. You film at night, and I never keep up with my vlogs as well as I want to, because I'm I want to update, but I don't want it to be shitty quality. So I'm gonna start putting a savings to getting a really nice camera for that. I want to get a really nice one because I don't see the point in getting a beginner's and eventually having to save more. I feel like I already have a beginner's camera. I need professional equipment, so that's something I'm going to work towards. I'm going to put research into that. I'm actually going to start doing that today, researching what I want and what it costs and putting money into savings. So that is really important stuff I want to focus on. Those are my main focuses, and I love it. I'm so excited. I almost want to treat, I feel like Books and Lala treats reading like a job, but she loves her job. And that's honestly something I want to do because I think I would love it as well. And I just think that I'd be really inspired if I'm always reading and always doing stuff, so I always have content, and I just think that would be a really great move for me personally. The next goal I have for myself, I wrote kind of like some down. I'm definitely just going to be reading more audiobooks. I found that with my change in taste, audiobooks are easier for me. I feel I feel a huge sense of achievement because I can read audiobooks in a shift of work. I can read a book and a half, and I feel so great about myself, and I feel really inspired. And reading physical books is a lot more of a process for me. Like, for example, I wanted to do a 24-hour reading challenge, and I was reading this, and I spent 7 hours, and I listened to 2 hours of an audiobook, and I read this for 4 or 5 hours. You'd think I'd be done with it. I'm pretty sure I still have 100 pages left. I actually don't remember the exact page I'm on, which I'm low-key gonna have to. I think I have a little bit more than 100 pages left, and I spent so much time and energy. Reading physical books for a long period of time takes a lot of mental energy and puts mental strain on you. I've just noticed that. That's just something I've experienced while trying to do 24-hour vlogs and trying to do reading challenges over a week. I have a hard time with them because they make me feel really stressed. So I'm definitely going to be focusing on more audiobooks, but at the same time, I want to start putting aside time for reading again physical books like I should be. I used to make myself read 20 pages a day, and I'm going to start doing that again and eventually make it more because I should be reading more. And that is something I'm going to work on. A goal I have for myself that's not I'm going to do. All of these are I'm going to make myself do these is to the best of my ability. But this is I want to read at least 6 books a month, but what I really want to be doing is I want to be reading 10 books a month. I want to be reading a lot. And I think I can do it if I focus on audiobooks and things like that. So that is definitely something I'm going to work on, but my goal is really 6, and if I exceed 6, I'm going to feel really good about myself. I'm not going to set a goal for 10 because that's so unrealistic, but that's going to be a personal, if I do that, I'll feel so good. And then, yeah, just basically putting aside more time for reading and not feeling so irritated by that, because that's just such a strife thing for me. But what I'm really excited for is this year is I'm going to be doing so many videos that I want to do that are different and fun, and I can't wait to do them. A lot of inspiration from Books and Lala for sure, because she inspires my whole life at this point, but also will be I've already come up with video ideas and the books I want to read for them. A lot of the trying different people's tastes books and trying genres I've never read before. I'm really branching out, and I'm really inspired to branch out because I started watching a lot of booktubers that read different books than me, and I think that's the smartest thing I've ever done, and I'm excited. But that's kind of this video. It's a little bit short, but that's the main things. I'm gonna start working on them right now. Right now I'm gonna create my spreadsheet and figure out the camera stuff, and let's go. I was thinking about combining this with my January TBR, but I haven't gathered that yet. My January TBR is basically going to be the books from my 5-star read predictions. So I want to read Obsidio. I need to finish the 5th season. I want to read After Dark. Just quick mentions of my TBR sort of thing. I think it would be cool to finally read the Harry Potter book this month and do a whole reading vlog for that. But yeah, I want to know reading goals you have for yourself so bad. Give me more ideas if you want to. I would so be down for that. Also tell me sort of your feelings on reading and what makes you read more or less. I want to know. And I love you all so very much. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm so inspired, and I hope you guys are inspired for this year too. And I love you all so very much, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye-bye!